Hi, Estrella Rowell here with my third video tip on life purpose. Now, have you ever been there when a child has taken his or her first steps? Well, I was so privileged to be there when my granddaughter Bella took her first steps. Now, Bella had been practicing walking for quite some time by holding onto furniture or holding onto an adult. And one day she was in the living room holding onto furniture, walking around, and her big sister said, "Hey Bella, come to me." And Bella loved her big sister, and so she went for her. She went for her goal, that thing that delighted her. She didn't think twice about it. She just headed off towards her sister. And she took 3 steps all by herself without holding on to anything. And then she fell on her butt. And I will never forget the look on her face as comprehension dawned that she had just walked by herself. She'd taken 3 independent steps. And she got this big grin on her face, and she looked around the room to make sure everybody saw her accomplishment. Everybody had seen what she had done. And of course we all had seen it, and we were delighted, and we all applauded, and she was delighted. So the point here is that Bella didn't hesitate. She saw a goal, she saw the thing that delighted her, the thing that she wanted, and she went for it without even thinking twice. And in doing so, she took that next step, right? Literally 3 independent steps. And when she fell, she wasn't focused on, oh, I didn't make it. Oh, look, I fell, I failed. No, she focused on what went right, on what she'd accomplished. She had truly accomplished something. And not only that, she wanted everybody to know. And so Bella knew that she'd done it once already. She could get up again, right? And take 3 more steps and get to her sister. She could reach her goal. And, you know, really, nobody learns to walk without falling a few times, right? Well, it's the same in life. It's the same when you have a dream, a goal. You want to get to your life purpose. You want to have more fulfillment in life. You want to do things that delight you. And you want to make your divine contribution. But so many people don't even get started because they're afraid maybe that they'll fail, or they feel too overwhelmed, or they're not sure how to get started. Or, you know, all of these excuses come up for why they stay stuck. And pretty soon, years have gone by, and they're still in that job that they hate. Their lives aren't fulfilling, and they're not happy. And I don't want that to happen to you. So, the first step doesn't have to be huge, all right? And I'm telling you, if you wait for the right time, right, it's not going to happen. All right, so get started. Because what getting into action does is it focuses our attention, and it gets life force flowing through us. It energizes us. All right, that first action can be very small. It can be doing research online. It can be, you know, looking up if you need to take a class. It can be registering for a class. It can be making a phone call. All right, it can be very small. It can be writing out the new story of your life, how you'd like to see it look. That's an action. All right, so these can be, you know, very small steps. But when you get into action, not only does it energize you, but it tells your subconscious mind and the universe that you're serious about your intention. And when you make that declaration of intention to the universe, it conspires to help you. So the question that you want to ask yourself is, what would be delightful to do? All right? The action you take can simply be something small that feels good. What would feel good to do right now? Remember, I said it was the job of the universe to tell you the how. And when you ask yourself that question, what would feel delightful to do? What would feel good? Just one small thing that I could do right now. You will get inspired ideas. So take the first step. That is my tip. Take the first step, and you'll be glad that you did. Now, a step that you could take today is, if you haven't done so already, I am going to be giving a free webinar, and that I'm going to go into more detail on life purpose. I'll be sharing a powerful process to help you get unstuck and identify what it is you want. And I'll also be sharing an energizing life purpose meditation. And so you can click on the link below this video to get to the registration page for the webinar. If you have already registered, thank you so much, and your next step will be to show up. So thank you so much, and I want to leave you with a quote from Wallace Wattles, who 100 years ago wrote the book The Science of Getting Rich. And in it he said, "It is by our clear mental image that the things we want are brought to us, and it is by our action that we receive them." So thanks so much, and I'll see you on the webinar.